Guys, welcome back to my channel. Subscribe my channel. I'll be coming up with more interesting videos for the upcoming examination, as well as join my telegram channel CAHub12. I'll be uploading the images of these respective analysis over there, and also the update with respect to ICA will be updated there. So join my telegram channel. Also, I'll be attaching the link of the telegram channel in the description of this video. So now let's get into the video. This video is about a CA Inter FM paper pattern and analysis for the September 2025 examination, from the May 24 examination to May 25 examination. Now let's get into the May 24 examination paper pattern of our financial management. First A, first B, first C. Ratios for 5 marks, leverage for 5 marks, management of working capital for 5 marks. Second question, 2A, 2B, cost of capital 6 marks and capital structure for 4 marks. 3A and 3B, investment decisions and dividend decisions for 7 and 3 marks. 4A, 4B, 4C, 4D. That is a true or false question, and types of financing, investment decision, types of financing for 4, 4, 2, 2 marks. Also in September 24 attempt, first A, B, C, leverage 5 marks, working capital management for 5 marks, ratios for 5 marks. Second question, 2A, 2B, cost of capital and chapter 1, that is for 8 and 2 marks. 3A and 3B, working capital management and capital structure for 5 marks. 4A, 4B, 4C and 4C, types of financing, dividend decisions, types of financing, capital structure for 4, 4, 2, 2 marks. And also if we get into the January 25 attempt, that is first question, mandatory question came for working capital management, leverage and dividend decisions for 5 marks. Second question, 2A, 2B, cost of capital, working capital management, 7, 3 marks. Third A, third B, investment decisions and ratios chapter for 6 and 4 marks. Fourth question, if you see, they have asked from the types of financing, scopes and objective, working capital management, investment decisions for 4, 4, 2, 2 marks. Now let's get into the video of now let's get into May 25, that is ratios chapter. First question, ratios, dividend, leverage for 5 marks. Second question, cost of capital and dividend decisions for 8 and 2 marks. Third question, investment decision and capital structure for 6 and 4 marks. Fourth question, scope chapter, 4 marks, types of financing, capital structure, leverages for 4, 2 marks. So this is the questions that has been tested from the very following attempt. There is a new syllabus, May 24 to May 25 attempt. This, if you see that second question has been repeatedly asked from the cost of capital chapter, but the mark is getting varied. I accept that mark is getting varied, but the question 2A is come from cost of capital chapter only. If you see cost of capital in May 24, September 24 cost of capital, January 25 cost of capital, May 25 also cost of capital, which is 8 marks here, 7 marks here, and 8 marks and 6 marks has been asked. So this is the one analysis from the paper. As well as now let's get into another chapter. The another chapter is what is the ratios chapter. If you see in a ratio chapter, 5 marks, there is a mandatory question. In September 24, mandatory question, ratios for 5 marks. In January 25 attempt, third question, ratios chapter for 4 marks. In May 25 attempt, ratios chapter for 5 marks. So each attempt carries cost of capital, that is cost of capital, that is ratios chapter, each of the attempt. One more question is leverage chapter. If you see leverage chapter for 5 marks in the May 24 attempt, September 24th attempt leverage for 5 marks, January 25 attempt leverage for 5 marks, and May 25 attempt leverage for 5 marks. And also if you see, leverage is been asked in a mandatory question in the following attempt. So we can expect also a leverage question in our mandatory question, or if not in mandatory question, they can be able to ask in the second, third, fourth kind of questions also. So there is a ratio chapter is a confirm question, leverage is a confirm question, management of working capital is also been, that is, if you see management of working capital, here management of working capital is being tested in the May 25 attempt. September 24 working capital management, January 25 attempt working capital management, and also if here working capital management, here working capital management. In May 25 attempt they did not test the working capital management in the descriptive part, but they have but they would test in the MCQ part. Since they have not tested working capital management chapter in the descriptive part, there is a quite extra chances to get MCQ, that is a working capital management as a descriptive part in our September 24 examination, September 25 examination. Okay guys, so we can expect by this only, if you see ratio chapter, leverage chapter, working capital management chapter, cost of capital chapter has been repeatedly asked in each of the simultaneous attempt. And one more thing, if you see, if they ask investment decisions here, dividend decisions also have been asked. Here capital structure has been asked. Capital structure, dividend decisions. Here investment decisions, here investment decisions. Here if you see investment decisions and capital structure, these investment decisions, capital structure, as well as if you see that is dividend decision, they have been asked simultaneously in one after one attempt in the examination. So also if rather than just taking up that chapter, if you see here, ratios has been tested for at least 5 plus marks, leverage 5 marks, working capital 5 marks, cost of capital 6 marks. In this attempt, in this May 24 attempt, these chapters has been tested, and if you see, there are 21 marks out of from these chapters only, from these respective chapters. Also, if we see in a September 24 attempt, there is ratio chapter for 5 marks, leverage for 5 marks, working capital management for 10 marks, cost of capital for 5 marks. Totally, from these 4 chapters, it has been tested for 25 marks in our examination. As well as in January 25 attempt, if we see ratios for 4 marks, leverage for 5 marks, working capital for 8 marks, cost of capital for 7 marks, 24 marks has been tested in our January 25 attempt. In May 25 attempt, if you see ratios 5 marks, leverage 5 marks, cost of capital 8 marks, totally 18 plus marks has been tested in our examination. And guys, the 21 marks, 25 marks, 24 marks, 18 plus marks, these marks and all been tested for this only 4 chapters, and that too in a descriptive part alone, not in an MCQ part. I haven't compared the MCQ part. This is literally only about a descriptive part only. So by this, if you prepare at least these of the 4 chapters, I was very guaranteed that you will get 20 plus marks in your financial management paper, as well as there will be MCQ in the MCQ you will be able attending for sure. So out of 35 marks in the descriptive part, you could be able to attend 20 plus marks. Also, if you have a time to prepare, then go for the dividend decisions, investment decision. There you will be getting around 5 plus marks. So that you will be getting 20 to 25 plus marks in your examination. So this is the analysis that only first priority. I was not telling you leave capital structure. I was not telling you leave investment decisions. I was not telling you dividend decisions. I was not telling you to leave types of financing. No, I was not at all telling you like that. I was just telling you about that you have to prioritize firstly this chapter and then go for the another chapters. Okay, this is the order to prepare the chapters, so that it will be also weightage for, it will be helping you to weightage for the examination as well as to score marks in the examination. So thanks for watching the video, guys. If you are still watching the video, just comment me in the comment section, so it will give me a boosted confidence to put more interesting videos for the upcoming examination. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Bye bye.